Good morning and welcome to Halftime with Hamish, a show about all things sports, except for the WWE wrestling. Now thank you for joining us this morning on the Saturday morning super special. Today we're going to look back at a huge week of results, firstly starting with the Rugby World Cup 2011. Now last time we left you we were previewing Australia taking on the All Blacks in the big semi-final. All Blacks prevailing winners 20-6, an awesome result, well done to the boys. Now that result has set up a bronze match last night between Wales and Australia. Australia prevailing 21-18 winners. Now Australia got out of the blocks early with tries to Berrick Barnes, a second try to Ben McCalman. Wales had tries through Shane Williams and a very late try to Halfpenny after the final siren flattered their scoreline, bringing it to 21-18. The difference on the night was a Berrick Barnes drop goal, but the Australians probably did look the most comfortable of the two teams during that game, even though they did suffer some serious injuries to massive playmakers Kurtley Beale and Quade Cooper. So Quade Cooper's tournament is not only over, he's now got probably 6 months on the sideline to recuperate. I'm so sorry for you, Quade. I do feel terrible. I hope you're okay, mate. To the next big match. Obviously Sunday night we have the All Blacks taking on the French. Now this has been a huge week, lots of mind games, huge build up. The French have named an unchanged lineup. The All Blacks have rolled out the unchanged starting 15 with just one change coming off the bench. Victor Vito losing out his spot to a fit again Adam Thompson. Henry stated that it was due to Adam Thompson's big game experience that he has got the nod. The 22 resembles pretty much the strongest 22 that All Blacks could field, bar obviously Dan Carter missing from the first 5'8" jumper. Aaron Cruden though had a fantastic game last week against the Aussies, and if he can continue to that form, steer the All Blacks around the park, I expect them they'll be too strong for the French. The French were very nice obviously they did win the coin toss through the managers. They were awarded the home team, but decided to give the All Blacks the black jumper, their traditional black home jumper. So the French were playing white. Quite a controversial one. We remember back to 2007 when that wasn't the case and the All Blacks would play in their grey jumper and lost. So I would have thought the French would continue those mind games, but good signs from the French there. They are talking, they will target Richie McCaw's foot, so let's see if those tactics from the French do come to the fore. In cricket news, New Zealanders are taking on Zimbabwe. They won the 2020 series 2-0. And they had just taken a 1-0 lead in the ODI series, 1-0. Rob Nichol debuting, opened the innings and scored 108, so one of 6 men to score ODI 100 on debut. That continues on with an impressive batting performance from the Kiwis. They won the game in the one-dayer, 232 for 1, chasing down Zimbabwe's total, following on from scores of 127 without loss in the first 2020 for the 10-wicket win, and 187 for 3 in the second one. So some dominant performances. They will need to give that middle order some time at the crease, and you expect some changes to the Black Caps order for the second ODI coming up today. In other cricket news, India lead England 3-0 in the ODI series. That's after they got trounced in England when England hosted them earlier on in the summer. India very consistent across the board, lots of players chipping in with runs and wickets, so good to see the Indians performing on their home soil. In motorsports news, this weekend we have the Gold Coast 600. A few drivers will be missing from the event due to the fact that we had a massive crash on Monday at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Involved in that accident was Dan Weldon, who sadly lost his life from the event. A number of drivers won't be making the trip to Australia because of that. Our thoughts are with Dan, Susie, his wife, and the 2 boys. We'll leave it there today. 24 hours to go before the big match. New Zealand taking on the France. TAB's got them in a 16-point line. Will they cover that? Will they go under? Who knows? Send us your thoughts. Send us your fan photos. We'd love to hear more of your feedback. Thanks for joining us on the Saturday morning super special. That was Halftime with Hamish.